Hello guys, welcome to my channel. It's been long since I uploaded a video, been having some issues. So today we are going to look at Linux operations for absolute beginner, how you can start on basic Linux operations. So the Linux operating system is an open source operating system and it comes in various flavors. We have the Kali Linux that is used for pen testing. We have the Parrot that also comes in different versions. We have the Home Edition, Security Edition, and the Cloud Edition. And we also have the Ubuntu Edition and many other flavors. So let's get to work. So I am running Parrot Linux on my virtual machine. So the Parrot Linux has two different user interfaces. We have the graphical user interface, is this one where you see these icons, and we also have the command line user interface. So on today's video, we'll be looking on how to use the command line interface to navigate and carry out operations. So to access the command line, you need to use the terminal. You can access the terminal via this button here, this button on the top right corner. So just click on terminal and then it will open this window, which somehow looks like the Windows CMD. So some of the operations which you can carry on this is to check the current directory where you are, like check on the contents, make files, and many other. So let's start by checking on the current directory where we are. To check on that, you just need to type in pwd and click enter. So you can see it's telling us we are in home or PO. So this is where we are. To check on the contents that are in this directory, you type in cd. So when you type in cd, you can see it's telling us that there is no, oh sorry, it's not cd. To check on the contents, you need to type in ls to list these contents. I confused that. So you can see it is giving us these are the directories that are found under this main directory here under home. So after finding out these directories, so how can you access any of them? So for example, let's say that you want to access this downloads folder or the downloads directory. To access that directory, you need to type in cd, then type the exact name, how it looks like this. It is case sensitive, so we'll type in downloads, then click on enter. So you can see it's now telling us that we are in the downloads directory. So to check on the contents of the downloads directory, you just need to type in ls and it will list for you. So these are the contents that are in the downloads directory. Now, for example, let me say you have already accessed the downloads directory, but you want to go back. So to go back, you just type in cd space, then two dots, or other people call it full stop or period. So you type in cd space, then the two dots, then press on enter. And you can see we have gone back to the home directory. You can see on that we are on the home directory. Now let us list the contents again. Let's access the downloads directory list. So these are the contents of the downloads directory. Okay, so let's check on operations that you can carry out on these files. For example, you want to copy a file. These are some of common tasks that people do really carry out on their computers, copying, pasting, and other stuff. So let me drag this to this side. Let me open this one here, so we'll be following on. So we are here in the downloads directory. So let me say, for example, you want to copy this file, this Morife OVPN. So to copy that file, you simply type in cp, then you type the name of the file, morife.ovpn. After typing in morife.ovpn, you again now type how you want it to be pasted with the new name. So we will do morife1.ovpn, then click on enter, and you can see it has been pasted here in our downloads folder. So we have morife1.ovpn and we have morife.ovpn. So you can also check on that via the terminal by typing in ls, and you can see we have morife1 ovpn and we have morife ovpn. So you've already copied this file, and maybe you want to delete this file, or you copied the wrong file. So to delete this file, you simply need to type in rm, meaning remove, space, then the name of the file, morife1.ovpn, then click enter, and you can see morife1 has been removed. Even if we list that, you can see morife1 has been removed. Now those are the operations that you can do: copying, pasting, and deleting. Now what if you want to create a file and add in some content to this file? So to create a file on Linux, you use the cat command. So for example, let's try to create a text file called records. So to do that, you type in cat, C-A-T, space, then use this symbol, I think it's the greater than symbol, space, then the name of the file. We are doing records.txt, then press on enter. You can see records.txt has already been created in our downloads folder or directory. Now for you to add content to this folder, the terminal will just give you the next line where you can type in what you want to add. So let's say this is my records file. I think I'll spell it wrongly, but it doesn't matter. I use it to keep my records, and learn, full stop, then enter. So after typing this statement has not been saved. It's just here the same way you can type something in Word and you don't save it. So to save this information, you need to press on Control key, then D. You press on Control key, hold on it, then press D, and it will automatically save this content to your file. Now, to read the contents of this file, you need to type in still cat, but you don't use the greater sign, the greater than sign. You just type in the cat command followed by the names of the file, like that, and you can see it's giving us this content. This is my records file. I use it to keep my records and learn. So that is how you can create your file, read the contents of the file, and remove your file. To create file, you use the cat command. Yes, the cat command, space, followed by the greater than symbol, space, then the name of your file. To add in contents to this file, in the next line, you will just type in what you want to type in. And to save this content after you finish typing, you press on the Control key. While holding on Control key, press D, and it will automatically save this content. To read the contents of the file, you just use the cat command, space, then the name of the file, and it will open for you the contents of that file. And then if you want to delete the file, we had checked on that, you type in rm space followed by the name of the file. Let us remove this records.txt. You just do rm records.txt, just like that. And if we list, you can see records is not here, and even here you can see records is not here. I know someone may be wondering, how then do we now create a directory? To create a directory, there's a command that you use, and the command is mkdir, make directory, mkdir space, then you follow the name of the directory. So let's do test folder, then press enter, and you can see we have our test folder right here. This is our test folder. And to remove the folder, you just do the remove directory, which is rmdir space followed by the name of your directory, and click on that, and you can see it has been automatically deleted. So let's recreate that, and I want to show you something else. So mkdir test folder, oh sorry for that, test folder. So here is our folder. Let's add some content in it. Let's create a file. Let me say test1.txt, then just save it without anything. So in this our folder, you can see in this folder there is a file in it. This file is, oh sorry, I'm very sorry, done a mistake. So we have already created this test folder. Let me list that. So yes, the test folder. So let us access this test folder. We type in cd test folder. So we are now in the test folder. So I want to create a file inside this test folder. So let me use cat command, just creating a Word document. Let me say word.txt, just like that. And when you check under the test folder, you see this file here, the Word file. And let me save it without anything. Use Control D. Now let's get out of the test folder. So cd space and 2 periods, like that. We are back to downloads. Now let us try to delete this test folder using the remove directory command. So we are here. This test folder, it is having a file in it, which is this word.txt, and now we want to delete it using the remove directory command. So let's try that and see what will happen. rmdir test folder, and you can see it's saying failed to remove test folder, directory is not empty. So when the directory is having any information inside it, you cannot use this remove directory command to delete it. To do that, you need to use the command, this command. So you do rm space -r space, then the name of the file, the name of the directory, test folder, then click on that, and you can see test folder has been deleted with all its content. So if to create a folder, you use the make directory command, which is mk, is the command mkdir, then the name of the folder. If this folder is empty, it doesn't have anything inside it, you can delete it using the remove directory command, which is rmdir followed by the name of the directory. To add content to your directory, you first need to access this directory, where you need to type in a command cd space followed by the name of the directory. Then you'll get into the directory. To add a file, for example, a Word file, we use the command cat followed by the space, then the greater than sign, space, then the name of the file. Then to go back to where you were initially, you use the command cd space, then followed by two periods, dot, dot, then you press enter. Now to delete a directory which is having some content inside it, we use a different command, which is rm space hyphen r space, then the name of the directory. So this command deletes all the whole directory and its content inside it. I think this is the end of today's video. In our next video, we'll check on advanced Linux operations, how to install applications, on the user privileges, how to work in as the root user, and other advanced operations as well. I want to thank you for watching this video. If you are new fan, kindly subscribe. Let's get this to 1,000 subs. Also share, like, and comment. Drop your reviews as well. Anything that you think I should be looking on next apart from this Linux series that I've started, or anything that you'd like to add. Thank you so much and Happy New Year.